Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how productively use Office 365 tools for business industries. Okay, there are a lot of tools in Office 365, but mainly for using the business, in the case of business, we mostly prefer or we mostly use Outlook and Microsoft Teams. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how to use Outlook and what features in the Outlook application and the Microsoft Teams also. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna show you how to install the Outlook. In the case of Android devices, go to the Play Store and search Outlook. Okay, search Outlook, and here we can see the install button. I have recently installed that, so that's why it shows like open. Okay, so I just click the open, or otherwise you guys must want to install this application first. Okay, so here we can see the uh, option like create new account or add account. So I'm just clicking the add account, and here we can see a option like add account. Okay, just click there and enter your email address. So I'm just entering my email address. Like you guys want to just type your Microsoft ID. Okay, so I just type it and just click the continue, and here the option for enter the password of your Microsoft IDs. Okay, so I'm just type my password, and here the button to sign in, just click the sign in button. This is how we just log into the Outlook. Okay, so here we can see a option like add another account. Okay, if you want to add another account, you can add in here, or otherwise if you don't have any accounts or something, click the maybe later. Okay, so I'm just clicking the maybe later. So just read all this kind of stuff, and after that click the tick mark. So this is the main interface of the Outlook. Okay, this is my Outlook. These are the mails that I got it from the Outlook. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna show you how to compose a mail. Okay, so here we can see a blue button in the right side. So click the blue button to compose a mail. So here we can see a we can send to someone. So I'm just sending a Humras. I'm just sending to Humras. If you want to send to someone, just enter their Microsoft ID, and here the option to subject. If you want to enter any subject or something, enter that. I'm just entering demo, and you want to enter something. I'm just typing the description. Okay, so hello, that's the content, main content. So if I click the arrow button, I can send this message to the person Humras. Okay, so this is the basic stuff to how to send to how to compose a mail to someone. Okay, so just click the compose button. Here we can see some other options in here. In the lower part we can see here the first option here. Just click the calendar button, so we can see two options like send availability or convert to event. What is send availability? Just click the send availability. This is the tool for send your availability to someone to know. They want to know now what's your availability time and date and all, so you can send the availability time and date to someone. So choose the date and choose the time, and click just click the tick mark. So the availability date and time we can see here, and enter which person that you want to send the mail to someone. Just enter the mail ID and select it, and after that compose it. Okay, you can send that. This is how we can send the availability to someone, and click the same option. We can see convert to event. If we click that, we can create a event. Okay, we don't want to go somewhere to make a event. We can get the event option also from the Outlook. Okay, so enter the title. I'm just enter the title like demo. Okay, demo, and you want to invite some participants, enter their mail IDs. Like I'm just entering Hamras, Shafiq. Okay, like that, and click the tick button. And after that, in this event is happening all the times, you can select that, or otherwise don't select it. Okay, and also you can select the date and time also from here. I'm just selecting the date 31, and you can take select the time also. Okay, and after that click the tick button, and you can set the location also from here, and also you can set the team meeting, enable that, because we just use the teams meeting now for the event, so enable that. And these are the basic stuff that is that you want to repeat the event, you can repeat it, or otherwise never. Okay, it's better to make it never. And you, if you want to get a notification, an alert message, here we can see the 15 minutes before, or we can set the time when we want to get the alert message. We can set the time from also from here. Okay, so these are the things, and after you check all the things correct, click the tick button, so we can save that also. Okay, this is how we can create a, how to say, event. Okay, so the next option is attach something. If you want to attach something, click the second option. You can select it, choose from files, choose from photo library. So you can choose the things from there. Choose from files, like if I click that, I can take it from different, like here the options like files, like that's a option to take the files from the Outlook. Okay, if I click the files, I can see the Outlook data. So if I select any files, I can send that files also to someone, or otherwise I can select it from my device also. Here the option to select the email, so you can send the attachment from you can send documents, PDF, those kind of stuff also from here. So if you have any kind of subject in the, if you create any teams or something, you can also select the content from the teams also. I can see the 1A test like that also, so you can select the attached file from there also. Okay, the next option is you can send some images also, so that's the option. Third option, you can allow that, you allow Outlook to access photo, media, and access file your device. You just set allow. Okay, so that time you can send the files like image or something to someone. And next option is, the last option is, you can send a paragraph or something. You want to modify the paragraph or something. Here the options like you can bold the content, and you can set the styles and all. So this is the basic stuff, so you can set it also, and you can compose to someone. Okay, this type of things. So this is the main thing, how to compose a mail to someone. Okay, so in the upper case we can see the filter option. The filter option is we can filter the mails as our likely, like here we can see the unread messages. Just select that, we can see the all unread messages that I got it, or otherwise filter, just select the filter option. You can select which kind of things I want to see, like attachments. So if I select attachment, I can get the attachment mail also from here. Okay, so this is how we use the filter option to find out those what kind of mails that we wanted to filter and get it fast. Okay, so use that option also. So that's all about the Outlook options. And here we can see the next option is search option. If I click the search option, I can search it. If someone send me a mail or something, I can search their name or their ID. If I am searching Shafiq, the name of Shafiq, I can get the things who Shafiq sent me and all. So it's a better way to find out the mails and all so fastly, quickly. Okay, so that's a good option also. And also in the search option we can get all the, this is not all about the mail thing. We can get the how to say, the PDF file, the files also. You want to get some files or something, you can get it from here. You can search the files from here to so fastly. Okay, so this is all about the thing. And our next option is calendar. Okay, you can get the calendar option here. We can see a plus icon, the blue button here. So click that, and we can also create an event. I show you before, I just show you how to create an event. Here also we can create an event. Okay, so there is no option, there is no need to go to somewhere else to make an event or something. So it's a better option to make our own event and all the things from here also. Okay, so these things I just showed before, this option also here. Okay, we can make it events. Okay, so this is all about the Outlook. Okay, so this is mainly we can use those stuff, and you can um, use it for your business case. Okay, you can use it for the business and all. So the next thing I'm gonna show you how to use of Microsoft Teams. Okay, so first of all, if you want to get the Microsoft Teams, go to the Play Store and type Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Teams. Okay, you will get it and install that. I installed before, so that's why it's showing like open. So click the open button, or otherwise you guys must want to install that application. Okay, so the thing is here, sign up for free or sign in with another account, or this is the account that it will be showing me, like I just signed it before, so that's why it show the ID also here, vivek@techno.academy. Okay, if I want to choose that, or otherwise sign in with another account, so I'm just clicking that and I'm entering my ID like vivek@techno.academy, so it's signing automatically. Okay, so just click the next button, next, and just click the got it. So this is the privacy policies and all, so got it, and just click the got it, just read these policies, and after that got it. Okay, so this is the main interface of the Teams. Okay, so let's see what's the option in here. So the first option is activity. In the activity option we can see all the activities what we get it in the Teams. Okay, so here there is no activities in here, so that's why it's not showing anything. So otherwise, the next option is chat. If we chat to someone or something, we can get all the chats in here, and we can get it in here also. Okay, we will get all the chat histories. Okay, so we will get all the chats from here, and I can see also the teams also here. So the next option, how to make a team. Here the teams option, click the teams, and in the upper case in the right side we can see the three dots. Click the three dots. Here we can see create new team. Click the create new team button, and select which kind of team that you're going to make. So I'm just clicking others, and enter the name of the team. Now we can give the, like, for the in the case of business we have a lot of sections like sales, marketing, etc. So those kind of sections we can make those kind of teams in here also, section by section. Okay, so I'm just making sales team, so I'm just creating the name like sales, and if you want to give any description you can give it also, or this is private or public, you want to create this team like private or public. What is the main fact about this? Like private is like only team owner can add members. Okay, if you create any teams or something, only the team owner. Who is the team owner? I am creating the team, that's that time I'm the owner of the team. Okay, so I can only add the member. The another thing is public. Okay, if I'm create a public team, anyone in your organization can join. If I'm creating like that, anyone in my organization can join to the team. So if you want to categorize the teams like sales or marketing or something, so the marketing team does not want to join to the sales. Okay, so that time you can choose the better thing to choose private, so that time the owner can only add the members. So I just select all those things, and after that I'm clicking the tick button. So the team is creating now, and here the option to add members. I'm just adding my members like Hamras and Shafiq. Just you add your own, like, how to say, your members. Okay, and after that here we can see a tick button. Click the tick button and adding the members. So the members is adding now. I'm added now. So this is how we create a team. Okay, so we here we can see the sales team. Select the sales. Okay, so here we can see the general channel in the sales team. So here we can see the posters. If we post something, we can see all the posters in here. How to share a post? Here we can see an option like click the button, and if you want to share something, just enter. I'm just entering something like a message, hi. So I can see the post. Okay. Or otherwise you want to send a voice message or something, or you want to send some picture or something, you can add it also here. Or you want to add some media, attach gif, priority stream, lot of Wikipedia search, YouTube videos, anything you can add it in here. Okay, so that option also here. So it's a better option to select all those stuff. And next option is files. If I select files, I can see the files like shared files in the channel. Everyone can work together on files you upload to or created. So that time I can see the files also here. Or you want to make any files or something, here the button to add button, click that. And if you want to upload anything, click the upload button. Or you want to create any folder or something, create, just click that. Okay, it's basic things. So it's all that. And next is more option. If I click the more option, if any data is in here, I can see that. So it's a basic data, so that's why it's not showing that. Okay, so it's all about the teams. I will show you like if I'm taking the digital marketing team, I can show you like just one second. Okay, this is the general team. I just make it before. So I can see the in the section post section, I can see the all posts that I just shared in here. Okay, this is how we can see the post section. And if I click the files, I can see the files also here. I can also download the file or open that or share it also from here. Here we can see a class material option. If I click the class material option, read only class files go here. Okay, so in our members only can read the files, but no only teacher can edit. If I copy or paste or something, any kind of files, if I post any files in here, only the members can see that, not they can't edit that. So you can also use this file option also. Okay, if any case you can also use that also. In the I'm just clicking the more option, I can see the class notebook option, grades, assignment, like that. So if we use anything, you can see all those stuff in here. Okay, so it's all about the teams. And here we can see something like if you want to record any audio or something, here there is an option to record that also. Okay, so this is all about the teams, how to create a team, how to add a channel or something. Okay, in the if we select any teams, like I'm just create the sales. Okay, so here we can see a three dot. If I click the three dot, I can manage members, manage tags, or and manage channel. If I click the manage channel, I can create a channel also. Okay, sales one. Okay, this is how to create a channel. Okay, sales, and set the privacy and all, and click the tick button. The channel is created now. So this is how to create a channel. Okay, in this case you can also create the channels also like this. And after that, I can see the assignment option. If I click the assignment option, I can assign an assignment to someone, for our employees or something. We have a lot of assignments and all for the sales team or marketing team, so I can select it also from here. So how to assign assignment to the people, like here we can see a plus icon in the upper right side. So click the plus icon and we can see a new assignment option. Click the new assignment option, and we can see the channels like or the teams we just created before. So just one second, it will take time to set the sales team to attach to the assignment. It will take time, so that's why it's not shown there. So I'm just taking a one night classes, and I will show you how to assign assignment. Okay, so if we select the assignment button, we can select and we can add assignment also from here. Okay, so it's all about the assignment. And we can see the calendar option here. If you want to make any calendar or event or something, you can select the calendar and click the calendar option. You can set the event name and you can add the participants. I'm just adding Hamras, and after that you can share to channel. If you want to share to channel this thing, you can share it from, you can select the channel here. So I'm just selecting sales. So if I select sales or something, that members also get the event notification and all. Okay, so I can select the date and time here. I'm just selecting the date and I'm just selecting the time also. Okay, so this is how to create a event in Teams. So you can set the location and you can set the if you want to repeat this, you can repeat it, or otherwise you can select it like never. Okay, so this is all about the thing. And after that, if you select all the stuff, after that click the tick button, so it will go into set it. Okay, so this is how, this is the demo, we just created the demo. This is the all about the calendar event notifications or all we can see here. So it's all about that. And click the more option, you can integrate another applications or something here. You want to add any applications or you want to integrate it in application to Microsoft Teams, you can integrate it from here. Okay, and here we can see a 3 bars in here. Here we can add another account option also here. Lot of options in here, we can use that also. And here the settings option, if we click the settings option, we can set that theme like dark theme and all. Notification, we can set all the, we can see all the things are here. If you want to sign out, here the sign out button to from Teams, you can sign out the account from here. Okay, so this is all about the Teams. So here, this is how we use the Outlook and Teams for the business in Android case. Okay, using the Android application. Okay, okay, now I'm going to show you the desktop view of Office 365. Okay, so first of all, we want to log into our account, Office 365 account. So for that, we want to enter the URL like portal.office.com. That's a URL to enter to our Microsoft ID like Office 365. We want to enter to Office 365 account, enter the URL like portal.office.com and enter it. So you will get a sign page like this. Enter your Microsoft ID. So I am entering mine. Okay, after that click next and we will get a page for enter the password. So enter the password. After that click the sign in button and enter the yes button. So we just successfully entered to the Office 365 account. Okay, so this is the interface of Office 365. In the left side we can see all the applications in here that integrated in the Office 365, and the lower end we can see the all apps. Click the all apps, so we can see all the applications in here integrated in here. So if we click the all apps, we can see the all application and tip and tricks. If we click the tip and tricks, we will get the tip and tricks about all these applications. Okay, so you can use that as your wish. Okay, so this is the application that we get it from here. So all the applications here like calendar, Excel, OneDrive, Teams, Outlook. Okay, so let's see the interface of Outlook in the desktop. So click the Outlook. So we just enter to the Outlook interface. So this is the interface of Outlook. Here we can see all the mails that I got it from here, and here the option to filter option also here that I said before in the Android options also. So here we can see some kind of additional options like inbox, send items, drafts, inbox, draft, send items, deleted items, junk email, archive, like that. Okay, so you will get a lot of options in here that you can use it. And also here we can see the calendar option that I told you before in the Android options. Like here also we can get the calendar option and we can create event. Here the new event button, if I click the event new event button, I can create the new events. And also okay, so this is the interface of Outlook in the view of the desktop. Okay, so using Android phone and desktop, the better option is desktop, like some more options, more than Android in here. Okay, so that way you can use it Outlook also. So this is the all applications that integrate in Office 365. If you want to use more application, you can use it for your business. Okay, so this is all about the Office 365 and Outlook and Teams. So hope you guys understand my video. So thank you all.